says live, but I don't see you.
You
So I
don't
don't
see
know if
me, do
any,
you see you?
I don't see me.
You don't see anybody.
I don't see anybody, but maybe because nobody's joining us yet. I don't know. But
Well,
usually
what
the
page are you
video,
on? Maybe I put us on the
usually,
wrong page.
usually the video pops up. Um, oh, are you on our group page?
Maybe.
Oh my word.
Did I put us in the wrong spot? Well, it's one of those days. We'll post them on both spots.
Okay, well, but people are waiting for us on the other page.
So I need to stop and we'll go someplace else.
So just stop your go live and
Okay.
and then we'll just pop on over to the other
Stop.
page.
Just when I
Oh
think
yeah,
I
there
got
we
it
are.
figured out.
I see us on our Facebook page, and
Okay.
we need to be on our group.
All right. Well, let me go to a different spot
Okay.
then. That's too funny.
So it is. Okay, just keep recording and
Yeah, well, I am. You got no choice
okay.
on that one.
Meanwhile, I'll just
Well, you start talking about flowers.
Oh, is that what it is today?
It's flowers, yeah.
Oh, I was all concentrated on the number 5 and didn't
Well,
hear
and
the flower part.
you're too funny.
Hmm.
You're too funny.
Okay, so
Or do you want me to
flowers.
pull a different card?
Sure, let's pull a different card because that was for the other one. Uh,
Okay. So
okay.
not to my timeline. You want me to go to a page?
Yeah, Feng Shui with Anita and Cheryl public group. The group. You were on the page. Now you want to go to the group.
Okay, well, that was what I was asking. Okay, group. Feng Shui with Anita and Cheryl. All right, not the Power of 8 group?
No. Not my page, not your page, not our page, not our group, other group page. Maybe we should have another group page in there.
Oh, yeah,
somewhere.
we need another. Well, we will for our decluttering challenge.
Yes, that's right. We do. Oh, we do. I already created that one, so we do have another group already. Okay, I'm going to shuffle and see what comes up over here too.
Yeah, why don't you pull the card?
Okay, it says now we're learning to use the F word with Anita and Cheryl is live in Feng Shui with Anita and Cheryl.
Oh, are we live on there now? Because it says unsupported get request.
Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Yes, we're there.
We're live. We're there.
Woohoo!
Okay. All right. Well, then I'm going to ignore the error message. Say.
Okay, hello everybody. Just so you know, you'll watch the replay later, but we were on a different page. We were having fun over there. You know, a little what do you call it? Technical difficulty
challenge.
today.
Cheryl's having challenges today.
Yeah, it wasn't a difficulty. Anyways. Oh.
But you pulled a card?
Yes, okay. So anyways, yeah, so here we are. Just because you missed already our song, it was Bob Marley, and it was Don't You Worry, every
little thing
gonna be all right.
Okay, so we won't sing for a living.
Yeah, no, I don't sing, and I have
Anita's got the
glasses.
alien glasses. You got to sit up.
So yeah, anyways, that was fun.
Adventures with Anita and Cheryl. That's what we should call our YouTube page.
Yeah. What are we going to call it?
Adventures with Anita and Cheryl.
Oh, adventures with, or how about, yeah, we have lots. Okay. Hello, Connie's joining us from Connie. Work. So nice to have you. And oh, good morning, Lindsay. Lindsay's going to be joining us live.
Cool.
Okay, so I pulled a card.
Okay, I'll quit shuffling then because it's a habit. What card did you get?
Sure. Okay, so just so everybody knows, if you're joining us for the first time, we pull a card from the Feng Shui card deck from our teacher, beautiful mentor, Tara Catherine Collins. It's called the Paradise card deck. And so the card that I pulled today, because this is the first time I've pulled a card, I think, Cheryl.
It is.
Cheryl always does that. So it was my turn today. And how cool is this? It says card number 25.
7.
Getting
Oh,
organized. I love it. Hey, Brenda, nice for you to join us for the
oh,
first time.
that's
We are
perfect.
Anita with Cheryl Visco, Feng
Cheryl,
Shui with Anita, and Cheryl, where we learn to use the F word every Friday. Okay.
Fabulous.
So welcome. How cool is that?
So
Okay,
let's see the image on that card.
Oh, image. What is the image?
I don't know.
Can you see it?
Yep. A kitchen?
Yeah.
Oh, a before
Okay.
and an after. I'm hearing a feedback echo. Are you hearing me feedback?
No.
Anybody on Facebook hearing feedback, or is it just in my head, which is entirely
There's a
possible?
guy out mowing the lawn.
No, don't hear that. Okay, as long as it's not bugging anybody else, then no worries.
Okay. So getting organized. So I have to say, Cheryl Visco right there, her superpower, everybody has a superpower. Her superpower is organization. She loves to organize. She is a master organizer. And in fact, Cheryl, I think you were just helping a client yesterday do that.
I was.
So tell us, how do we get organized?
Well, first you got to start, right? Where do you want to start? What's your, and we'll teach people this too. What's your objective? What's the end result that you want? And where do we need to start the process? Basically. So much to this client's surprise, the area that was of largest impact yesterday, of course, was not what she was expecting. It was actually in her husband's office space.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Well, what was interesting, the most of it for her, the realizations was because it used to be her space. She moved to a lovely area that we feng shuied and she just loves it. She didn't take all her stuff with her. So it's not really his space yet. So it's very much still her space. And he comes in and just drops stuff because he doesn't feel like it's his spot. So when she realized that yesterday, it was like, okay, I think this is where we need to begin.
Okay. And you know what? Getting organized, getting organized is a lot of things. And of course, the very first step to feng shui any environment is to declutter. Right? So that's part of getting organized. And lucky for you all, good morning, Sister Jeanette.
Hey, Jeanette.
Nice to have you. Lucky for you all, we are doing a 21-day decluttering challenge because here's the thing. We have, since, television first came available in our homes, and I'm going to say 40 something years ago, and then we were bombarded with those commercials, with the advertisements. And so they have been, planting subliminal messages in our little cavities here for 40 years that we all need to buy more stuff. Because if you buy more stuff, it's going to make you happy. And if you buy more stuff, it's going to make you feel good. And if you buy more stuff, your friends are going to like you more.
And
or
it shows
if you buy
you're
more
successful.
stuff, or whatever. But honest to God, we have been programmed to believe that we all need to have more stuff to live a happy, successful, vibrant, wonderful life. When in fact, that stuff actually can keep us stuck. It can keep us stagnant in life. And it's okay to have a lot of stuff.
It's okay to be comfortable.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, that stuff has to support you, right? That stuff has to serve you. So if all the stuff, all of those things that we've accumulated in the last 40 years since we've been being programmed, is it, you have to look at it from our, energetic view, from our feng shui
Feng Shui
eyes, or,
eyes.
in my case today, from the,
Alien
alien
eyes.
eyes. Um,
Imagine what
you know,
aliens would think.
yeah. And it's like, okay, is that stuff serving us?
Mm.
Is it making my life better? Is it making me happy? Or, do you have to spend like 10 hours a week managing and moving your stuff around just so you can get to the garage? I don't know.
Which is
It
true.
just, doesn't make much sense, does it?
Mm-hmm.
So getting organized, we're going to help you get organized. And there's many, many ways. And Cheryl and I have years and years of experience working with systems and systems that provide results. So we're really excited about that 21-day program. We'll probably stick a link in here later if anybody wants to join us. It's going to be great. We're going to have a lot of fun.
It is.
And I'm going to have a drink of water. Cheryl's going to talk now.
Oh, okay. So when we're talking about our stuff and looking at it energetically, last week when I presented to the Sharp Women, there was a section on feng shui eyes and possession sabotaging us. And I have to share this story with you because it was so impactful for me. About a year ago, Anita and I were teaching feng shui your office the next step. And they say, you teach what you're supposed to learn. Now, backtrack a little bit before that, I'd renovated my office, which is in my home. We're in a bungalow, so it's a bedroom, not uncommon having a bedroom turned into an office, right? 8 by 10 bedroom. And I bought a 5 by 8 area rug because I loved this rug. So we're teaching this class. I'm set up in my office and I go, holy shit. This freaking rug.
You could use the F word.
This freaking rug, there's your F word, dictated how I had my office set up. My furniture had to be placed specifically so the desk was on the rug, but my chair could still move on the flooring. The rug was possessing me. And when I had that aha moment right in the middle of the class, I think it's on the recording too, if we listen.
Yeah, I think so.
It was huge for me. So understand that Anita and I are still, and will continue learning. Feng Shui is a lifelong practice, but so is decluttering. It's not I'm going to do this room and I'll never have to declutter again.
No.
So just understand that it's a journey, but what's important to learn are the steps on that journey. That the impact that our possessions do truly have on us. When you're sitting in your favorite chair and you're viewing something, and every time you look up, it brings back a memory that is not so empowering. That memory is being repeated every time you look at that possession. So is that empowering you? Or is that keeping you in the past? Because it's certainly not helping you move forward, right? So looking at your possessions through your feng shui eyes can have a huge impact on your life. I was talking with a young lady yesterday who was joining our class. I think she registered last night. And she was saying the last time that she felt settled in their house was a long time ago. And 7 days after she was 100% happy with how the house felt, her husband got transferred. They packed up and moved.
Wow.
And she has not felt settled since then. And I said, you need to look at the subconscious layers behind that, because what's likely happening is you're so scared of getting organized and settled because your subconscious mind thinks you're going to have to move again.
Well, and that's a really good point. Like I've had clients that I've worked with over the years that 6 years later that they moved into a home, there was still some stuff from when they moved in. And you know what? I'm gonna actually my sister Jeanette. I'm gonna point at her for a minute.
Jeanette, sorry in advance.
Here we go. But this is so funny. This is so funny because my other sister and I were helping her last spring do some spring cleaning, decluttering. And I believe, Jeanette, and you might want to type in there, I think she said that she had been in her home for 18 years, I believe it was 18 years.
Mm-hmm.
And in the back of the one of the cupboards, we found this paper bag,
Mm-hmm.
and there was some old spices and stuff in it. And there was Kool-Aid, the little Kool-Aid packages. And so they were like, and Jeanette's
Damn,
like,
there's an
"Oh,"
antique.
she said they've been in that cupboard since we moved in here 18 years ago. And so it was so funny. So those Kool-Aid packages are now in the safe because you know,
They're valuable, maybe.
apparently Kool-Aid is collectible, right? And so she has some vintage Kool-Aid in the package. And
But that is
anyways,
not a reason to hang on to stuff that long. I'm just saying.
so that was great fun anyway. So yeah, you never know what you're going to find when you get organized.
This is very true.
Okay, so
This is very true.
Lindsay C. Doyle, you need to follow that link I gave you and jump on here with us just for a few minutes. And meanwhile, we're going to talk about the number 25 on our card.
7. That's why I was trying to remember what the hell the number was.
So 2, of course, is Cheryl and Anita,
Mhm.
2 people. There's
Duality.
a lot of balance and foundation and partnership and collaboration and all of that really good stuff. And then, of course, number 5 is all about change.
Yep.
And May is the 5th month in the 5th year. And Cheryl actually works with Marilyn Harper, and once a month she does what she calls the double digit channeling. And so this month on May the 5th, right, 555, she did a channeling. And Cheryl, why don't you tell us what Marilyn had to say? Because it fits right in with what we just talked about.
It was all about material possessions. Looking at our possessions energetically, are they supporting you?
Yeah. Are you ready to release them? And the thing that really stuck with me too on I think was the fact that, you know what, let's just put them back into the energetic flow.
Yeah.
That flow of energy. So we're not exchanging it for something. We're just, we're putting it back into circulation, just like we would put money, right? Money is always in circulation. It's always changing hands. And so, yeah, we need to be able to do that with our possessions. Just bless somebody else. Yeah.
Bless them and release them. And speaking of an organizer, we have joining us.
And
still
how cool is that? Where is she? Come on, there's her beautiful face. Yay. We want to introduce you to our beautiful friend Lindsay.
Hi.
Hi, Lindsay.
I wasn't expecting this. Good morning.
And Lindsay is she's a master organizer, and she lives.
It's funny. I have I'm meeting I have a Zoom call at 11:30 with a potential client to organize a kitchen.
Look for the Kool-Aid packs.
Sorry,
Jeanette, but I'm not going to let that one go.
Oh yeah, it was so funny. Yeah, we'll be laughing when she goes to the bank and gets her circulation back for her Kool-Aid.
Storage fees.
We just want to say, you know what, Lindsay is, she is also a essential Feng Shui practitioner. And so if any of our audience has friends up in the Edmonton area, you can certainly reach out and contact Lindsay because again, she is not only a master organizer, but she is also a beautiful soul, and she's one of our Feng Shui sisters. So yay, good to have you on our Feng Shui Friday today, Linz.
Well, thank you for having me.
So do you have any suggestions for our viewers how to start decluttering? Besides hiring you, I mean.
Yeah.
So typically my experience when I get called, it's at a point where the clients are extremely overwhelmed, and I find they try to tackle too many areas at once. Yeah. And so I recommend, starting small, like one room at a time. And yeah, sometimes, I don't know, you probably have this too, Cheryl, but like clients will either hire me or just want guidance because they want to do it themselves. So yeah, I find I go into every kind of situation. Every situation is kind of different, and I just go with what works for the client. So that's kind of where I start, and yeah, I just kind of break things down and into kind of categories and make it easy and simple, and as simple as possible. So yeah.
Perfect. And you're right. Going to at too many things, and that was yesterday, right? She was looking at so many spaces, and then when we zoned in, it was like, okay, this is where we need to start.
Yeah.
And the other thing I think we have to recognize why people get overwhelmed to begin with. And the overwhelm is a result of the procrastination.
Yeah.
And why do we procrastinate about, dealing with some of those things? Is because of the feeling. Everything goes back to the emotion, right? Because emotion is energy in motion. So it goes back to, that doesn't bring me joy. It doesn't fill my heart. Or there is a subconscious program, a memory, something that's deeply seated in the person that the subconscious remembers a pain associated with that, whatever it is, right? So it just starts to kind of build up and build up, and then all of a sudden we're at overwhelm, but we don't know how we got to overwhelm. And so that's the really cool part about our 21-day decluttering challenge. We're going to get to the root, right? We're going to get to the bottom of why, where did that pain start? Why is it? Because when we're working with clients, and Lindsay, when you're working with clients, we'd love our clients to be repeat clients, obviously, right? Don't get me wrong, but you don't want to have to go and help them every year to declutter their home and reorganize it. And so until we get to the root and find out what that emotion is for that particular client or person or situation, because everybody's different, right? There's no one size fits all.
There is not.
When it comes to Feng Shui. Then what we've done then is we've empowered, right? We've given power back to our client so that they then can live at an elevated state of what we call emotional excellence.
Yep, for sure.
So,
and
I love what we do.
You're right. The Professional Organizers of Canada, through some of their courses and stuff that I've taken over the years, it was fascinating to me because clutter quite often is a result of indecision. And when you make those decisions to release, there's a saying in the spiritual communities when you start studying energy, does all hell break loose? Yeah, a whole bunch of shifts starts to happen. Seriously, when you start to release the clutter, when you start to make decisions and take back your power.
Yeah.
Because to that point, the clutter, the stuff is controlling you.
Yeah. And you know what? We could talk about that just in itself, right? Why do you not make decisions, right? What's the root cause of that? And blah, 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 right? And so, we could just talk here all day, but we're already at 10:28.
I know. But we had a few glitches to begin with, like,
well, that was funny. That was hilarious. Yeah. You'll see it. We do want you to watch the replay because we were on our Facebook page, not on our group. And we were having fun going live. And then I was like, where's our video, Cheryl? I don't see it.
And that's all assuming that when I hit record, it was prior to all of that.
Yeah, anyways, it's all good and fun. So good morning, Sandra. Nice to have you joining us.
And she's got a really funny story of when she started to declutter her office. What did she find that was from her grandparents? Something about hair.
Hair, yeah, hair. Maybe she'll tell us the story in the chat.
In the
We
chat.
can, yeah,
Anyway,
yeah. Maybe her and
Lindsay.
Jeanette could get together, right? The hair and the Kool-Aid.
Oh, very
Anyways,
cool.
all good to have you all join us.
Mhm.
Have a happy, it's the May long weekend. It's, you know, it's going to be fabulous. That's another F word. And
And it's Friday.
yeah, have a fabulous long weekend
And it's be fun.
and
we're on
have fun. And join up with some of your friends, even if it's on Zoom, because, you know, we're going to have a little friendly chat with our friend Lindsay here. Yay.
As we sing you out. Are you
So we're
ready
gonna
to
sing
sing?
you out.
Are you ready to sing?
Come on, Linz. I taught you how to move.
What
Let's
are we
go.
singing?
You might be a little young for Bob Marley.
Oh, gotta turn it up. Turn it up. I can't hear it.
Oh, I know this one. Maybe we're supposed to sing it.
Maybe I can't hear her. Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go.
About to sing.
Okay.
Everything's gonna be all right. See y'all. Have a great week. Oh yeah, our shades. We're gonna get penalized from Facebook for playing Bob Marley and copyright infringement or something. There you go. I'll stop recording. Hang on.